Alright guys, so in this video I want to talk more about why high sensitivity is actually killing your potential and the amount of kills that you're getting in this game. As you can see from right now, I am playing on 3-3 sensitivity and I have really good movement. Alright, so instead of focusing on looking around super fast because it's not really going to do anything, I can just focus on centering at specific spots, right? Center over there, I can slide over here, slide down here, move over here. I could still move extremely well even though I'm on a lower sensitivity. And a lot of the times you got to prioritize your left stick more. The higher sensitivity you're on, the less you're actually going to use the left stick because you're going to rely on your quick turns like that, and that can end up with you missing more shots. Maybe you can't see the person in time because your screen's more blurry and you can't see them in time, and things like that, right? So you want to prioritize smoother movement, right, around corners. Not really slow because you're still moving at the same speed as a high sense player, but just more effective, right? You want to make sure each movement, each slide, each jump that you do, each hop, everything is to the plan that you have to kill people, right? You don't want to make any unnecessary movements, because even if you're on a faster sensitivity, if your movements are too unnecessary, then that's going to end up with you killing more time, to which you can either find players, track them down, or escaping players. All right, let's just say I'm on a higher sense, right? I'm going to put it on 8-8, right? I'm on 8-8 right here. Even though I can like look faster like this, I'm still not a faster player. I can turn faster, yes, but the movements that I'm doing, it's like the same exact speed as if I was doing it on a lower sensitivity. And you can even see there's certain times, like instead of sliding perfectly around here, I'm like wobbling my camera a little bit because the sensitivity is fast. And like I said, you're relying more on your right stick to use your movement instead of relying on your left stick, and that's actually going to lead to you getting less kills and dying a lot faster like that. All right. Another thing too is you do end up missing a lot more shots on a higher sensitivity, just because of the margin of error. And if you're just looking super fast, a lot of the times, let's just say I look over here, right? Somebody can be right there, and I'm looking over here. I'm over correcting, overcompensating right there, because I'm just turning so fast. And on top of that, the aim assist is also reduced in this game as it was in the past, right? We had stronger aim assist in the past, so the higher sensitivity, you're going to feel a lot less than if you're on a lower sensitivity, okay? And that's really going to hurt when you're shooting long range too, because if you're shooting long range, boom, it's like super hard to hit. Okay, sometimes you may feel like you're hitting shots right there, but if you're on a lower sensitivity, like on a 3, and you have less margin of error, you can actually make more detailed shots to where you're not missing a lot right there, and you can kill people super fast. Okay, so that's one of the main reasons why high sensitivity is actually bad. And a lot of the professional players, right, if you look at pro COD players, people who are in the CDL and things like that, they all play like 6-6. Right, 6-6, 7-7. The main reason I started playing on 3 was because they had a few people playing 5-5, right, the AR mains, and I'm like, okay, if they're amazing on 5-5, let me go down to 3-3, and that was just working out amazing for me, right? So you want to prioritize lower sensitivity, unless you want the whole flashy aesthetic where you don't care about being really good at the game. You just care about getting like 5 kills in a row one time with like super flashy movement, YY moving around, and then you're like 15-30, right? Because that, a lot of people play like that, and it looks good for like on YouTube videos and stuff, it does, but your actual skill is not that great. It's just how it looks from one specific clip. Okay. Another thing I want to say about the high sensitivity is your movement is not affected in this game how it was in the past. So let's just say for some reason I wanted to look to the left and dive over here. Well, now we got the whole animation where we can just dive from moving to the left with our left stick and then diving like that instead of having to turn around, do the movement, and then turn back. Okay, so this specific game has actually made low sensitivity a lot better because instead of having a faster sensitivity to look around and do a movement, you can now do it from just a side like that. Right, so that's going to be a lot better and easier to control on lower sensitivities like that. A lot of people think this game is catered towards high sensitivity players because it features omni movement and a lot of movement mechanics that we never had in the past, but it's actually the opposite, where it actually favors lower sensitivity because it gives a lot more advantages to using movement for that. All right, and then as far as turning around, one of the most popular arguments for why low sensitivity is bad is because people say that you can't turn around and shoot at somebody, right? That's their main argument they go to. And usually what I say to that, in case you guys are wondering, oh, well, if I do that, I can't turn around fast. Well, if you're a good player and you're using your field of view, right, where you're looking left, right, you're making the correct observations to where enemies are, and there's higher likelihood of an enemy to be at a certain spot, you're not going to have your back turned there, because you're going to have really good centering, being able to aim at a spot and knowing that they're not going to break your camera or anything. And you shouldn't really get shot in the back ever. And there's a lot of times where I still turn on players, because a lot of players with higher sensitivities, when they get shot in the back, they turn around like this, and then they can overcorrect and then try to shoot at them. Maybe they overcorrect again a little bit and then shoot back. Right, so it's like going like this and then just trying to catch him with the aim assist and shooting. Whereas me, being that I'm on a lower sensitivity, I could just go right here and then shoot them immediately like that without looking left and right like crazy, because I have a lower sensitivity that's going to hit the target every single time. All right, so that's why higher sensitivity can be destroying your aim and making you really bad at this game, even though it looks like it would be catered towards high sense players. I really don't think it is, not even close. All right, but wanted to explain that in this video for people who still play on high sensitivity and they think it's way better than low sensitivity. It's not. And yeah. Join the Discord if you haven't already for any coaching services or just getting connected with the community. And I am live on twitch.tv/the_5th_seal.
Oh. Damn, we getting.
off mood.
Take him out.